They. Have you ever looked at a giant rock and wondered what stories it could tell? Well, Uluru, that massive, magnificent sandstone monolith in the heart of Australia, has stories that are woven into the very fabric of time. For the local Anungu people, this isn't just a rock. It's a living, breathing testament to the Dreamtime, the era when their ancestral beings shaped the world. Let's dive into the creation story of Uluru, a narrative as epic as the landscape itself. The story begins in a time before time, when the earth was flat and featureless. Then came the Jukirpa, the creation ancestors. These weren't just people. They were powerful beings, part animal, part human, part spirit, who traveled across the land, leaving their mark. Uru is the physical evidence of their journeys, their battles, and their creations. One of the most important stories involves two tribes of ancestral snakes. The Liru, or poisonous snakes, journeyed from the southwest, and the Kinea, a non-venomous python species, came from the east. The Kinea had a peaceful journey. They were heading to Uluru to camp, and you can still see the tracks they made, which are now gentle slopes and indentations on the rock. They were led by a powerful female python, Kunia, who carried her eggs with her. Meanwhile, the Liru warriors, traveling from the south, were in a foul mood. They had been invited to a ceremony by the Kunia, but they arrived late and were angry that the ceremony had started without them. Their anger boiled over. Ane launched a fierce attack on the Kunia. A great battle ensued right at Uluru. The scars of this epic fight are etched all over the rock's surface. The deep vertical gashes you see on the western face, those are the spear marks left by the angry Liru warriors. The story takes a dramatic turn with Kunia, the mother python. She had left her eggs and was resting nearby when she heard the sounds of the battle. She rushed back, only to find that her nephew had been killed by a Liru spear. Filled with grief and rage, she confronted the Liru warrior responsible. She used her woma, her digging stick, to strike him twice. The first blow landed on his head, leaving a large, round dent on the rock. The second strike was fatal. As he died, his shield fell, creating another distinct rock formation. The bodies of the fallen snakes, both Liru and Kunia, became part of the landscape. Their spirits, however, remained. Kunia's spirit is said to inhabit the rock, and she continues to protect her people and this sacred place. The dark stains running down the rock are said to be the blood of the fallen Liru. 2. The very shape of Uluru, with its caves, its waterholes, and its textures, is a map of these creation events. The Muted Julu waterhole, a permanent source of water at the base of the rock, is where Kunia fought and defeated the Liru warrior. It's a place of immense power and sanctity. These stories aren't just myths for the Anungu. They are lore, history, and a guide for living. They teach about right and wrong, about consequences, and about the interconnectedness of all life. Every curve, every crack, every color change on Uluru is a chapter in this living Bible. When you visit Uluru, you're not just looking at a geological wonder. You're walking through a sacred library. Where the books are made of stone and the stories are as old as the continent itself. Understanding these stories transforms the way you see Uluru. It's no longer just a big red rock in the desert. It becomes a place mulheres, a place of power, a place where the past is always present. 2. It's a reminder that the world is full of stories, and if we listen closely, the land itself will tell them to us. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the Dreamtime. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from around our incredible world. See you next time!